Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Our pitching matchup for this one, partner, a couple of veterans bringing a lot of experience to the mound.
Yeah, these guys have been around forever. They've seen just about everything. What I like about it is they're able to make adjustments, not just from inning to inning, but from at bat to at bat. So when you see that type of experience, you know that they're going to keep their team in the ball game. Don't have the stuff that they used to have, but they're going to keep their team close.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So 2 down, and at the plate for Miami, Diddy Santana.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over his last 10.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Two outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. There's a swing and a drive. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right.
Back here at Lone Depot Park. And here is Diddy Santana.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
He's got it, and there's 1 down.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's going to be Diddy Santana.
The right fielder, Diddy Santana.
Cole back to work. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Marlins, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So up next, Jordan Lawler.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten it. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
1 down. Kevin Biggio up to the plate. 1 for 2. Splits the plate. 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. It's in the dirt. Throw to second. Out, and that wasn't close. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jeff McNeil. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Santana going back, and it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. McNeil headed for third. The relay throw. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Just a beautiful triple from Scott.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. 3-2 on the way. Out towards right center field. That'll drop in as he plays it on a hop. In to score is the runner from third. It's 3-zip. Relay throw home. The tag. And he's out. Runner on at first with one gone. And now the right fielder, Diddy Santana, 1 for 3. Swings and misses. Strike one. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he's
Diddy Santana, the next up for the Marlins. King back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. King, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And it skips in the dirt. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch.
Two outs, nobody on. Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. 2 down, nobody on. That one the other way. Fair ball. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Aaron Judge.
The pitch. Judge rips that one. Santana going back. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
He did a great job of going back right away. Had a perfect angle.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. All tied up here in the second and final game of the series. Headed towards the corner, sizing this one up. And there are 2 outs. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Jeff McNeil stands in. And that one is lifted in the air. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. McNeil headed for third. The relay. He's in there.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot.
Up next on the right field, Diddy Santana.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work. Man at first. And up next for New York, Spencer Steer. Dives, but it's off his glove. Recovers in time to get the force. And now they have a base runner at second.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that.
Now it's the right fielder, Diddy Santana.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, these 2-game series are kind of strange. You're just so used to, as a ball player, 3 games or 4 games, but you split. You feel like, okay, ho-hum, maybe it was
Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals.
all around. I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Santana going back. See you later. It just got out of here. And they add a pair. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the...
Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. Down the right field line and a base hit. Base is empty, one away. Diddy Santana, the next up for the Marlins.
He really needs to start making more contact, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
Out to center. Green settles underneath it. Corrals it. And there's 2 down. Yorbit Vivas digging in for the Nationals.
Yorbit Vivas.
Swing and a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, the big no-no right there. Even though it was a bang-bang play, we always...
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. The Marlins trailing by 3. Top half of inning number 4. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
You got it. Going better. Let's go.
On the ground. Gets it to first. And that is that. And the Marlins. Man at first. Stone Garrett now at the plate. Kicks and fires. And that one hammered. Santana ranging back. And that one's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add on. It's 6-1.
Now back, right field. It is Santana.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Throws from the seat of his pants, and they get the out.
What an acrobatic.
Back in Washington, D.C. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Diddy Santana. The wind in the pitch. That's towards center. Sizes this one up. And makes the grab. One down.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. The line of the pitch. That one hit to right. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always...
2 on, 1 out. And here's the catcher, Harry Ford. And here it comes. This one in the air, right field. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Fires to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. It's the Marlins 2 and the National. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and at the plate for Miami, Diddy Santana. Gore back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Moving under this one. He makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1. There's a strike.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
0-1's
that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1 ball,
And he
1 strike.
dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Out towards left center. Hassel puts it away, and there's 2 away. One out, base is empty. Stone Garrett will hit next. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Base is empty, 1 away here in the second game of the series. Right side. And a base hit.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far.
Runner at first with 2 away. Brady House getting ready to hit. Hit hard. That gets through. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Throw into third.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity.
Now the right fielder.
Right now, let's go.
It is Santana.
Hey. 0-1.
Wouldn't chase that time. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle for 2 strikes.
Oh, a great grab on the dive. Over to first. Throw is wide. He's off the bag. Run scores, and this inning continues.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
And that's ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Paul McIntosh, the next up for the Marlins. Bases loaded, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 7 and the Nationals nothing. Two outs, bases loaded. Diddy Santana, the next up for the Marlins.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
All right, looking for your pitch here. That's it right now.
Down the line. Garrett sizing this one up. Nabs it. And that's the 3rd out. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Marlins 8 and the Nationals nothing. And now the right fielder, Diddy Santana.
Diddy Santana.
In the air out towards right center. Garrett sizes this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop, Jordan Long.
Santana had a ho-hum game for them.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 8 runs on 12 hits.
So up next, Diddy Santana.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, Diddy Santana.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Two outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch. That's off the mark, and the count is even 2-2. First and second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. In the air, left field. White under it. And that is that. Marlins strand a pair, and now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here's the third baseman, Brady House.
The third baseman, Brady House.
The pitch. In the air, right field. Dives and he can't hang on. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield.
Now batting, the right fielder, Diddy Santana.
That misses, and it's 1-0. Berger over at first with one away. And that one is lifted in the air. Hassel sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's two away. Back here in Nationals Park. Now it's the right fielder, Diddy Santana.
Diddy Santana.
As the lefty gets to work. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
And now the lefty. Out to short. Throws to first in time. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground.
So two down. Diddy Santana, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Chaparro pulls it in on the run. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Nationals nothing.
One down.
So the batting order turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Line, and that's a base hit. Lead runner around second. Now a relay to third, and he's out.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and
From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Miami Marlins. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling.
Okay, all set to go. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. The pitch. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Santana going back. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Diddy Santana. The line of the pitch. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Santana measures 6 feet even, only 20 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. Here's a 1-1. Big swing and a miss.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Got him. One away. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird.
Let's go, big fella.
Now batting, right fielder, Diddy Santana.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a ball popped up under this one. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity.
We go to the top of the 5th, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. Kicks and deals. Down the line, it's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate.
That one fouled off.
You know, these Marlins, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulted in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it skips in the dirt. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
The Marlins trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the... And we're back. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And that one is lifted in the air. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
One down. And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Acuna runs. In the air, right field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw into second. They get the out on Acuna.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happen.
Come on,
Diddy Santana now at the plate.
The right fielder,
I'd say he's due.
Santana.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
That one lifted to left. He's under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Stranded, but they...
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect.
Next to hit, Diddy Santana. And that one fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Two on, one out. And a good eye there.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Got him swinging. Back here at Lone Depot Park. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. Hit in the air, right field. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed his love for baseball.
Yeah, he and his friends would play at the beach, in a huge lot behind the hospital, or out on the street. All they needed was a newspaper and some tape, and they were ready for a game. Well, his hot hitting can.
Hey, get a good one. Good whip on it, huh?
Foul ball.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And now the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back to the top of the lineup. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. Swung on, belted. Santana raging back towards the wall. He brought it back. Runner tags and goes to third. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the.
Now back, right fielder, Diddy Santana.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Murphy fires to first, and they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout and end the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They're still down 5-3. One down. Diddy Santana, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Hendricks, a 6'3" righty, 190 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2011. 0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Bases empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. He caught it behind his back. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Good arm side run to that same side.